Good day, Iknowvations gentlemen. This is Hadi from Dubai, and we are today familiarizing with the test kit. I will show you the app, the device, and the capture of the devices from the handy remote and the prototype that we have made together. So over here you can see that I'm ready to download the Geek Link app from the iOS store. This is an iPad. It is also available on Android devices. So I'll go ahead, and I have already started downloading it, and now we are going to open the app and see what is inside and how to set it up to have a test. So this is the app launching. I'm going to skip through this, and I am going to log in with the IP relay project that we have created together at gmail.com. And the password is Iknowvations with a capital I. I will also write that in the email. This is already registered, so it will be very easy for you to start. Once you go in, it will give you a search host screen. You can search for the host, it will find it automatically. Okay, and because we registered the account, you can go back, skip through this, start, and you can see here things. You will find that the host is already there. I'm going to click on the link, the setup, and you can see here that the host is already bound to that email, so that should make things very easy for you. One thing we need to know is that we have to connect to the host here by the ad hoc Wi-Fi. So this is the Wi-Fi that we will be working on. I'm going into the settings of the iPad, and on the Wi-Fi you can see that the Wi-Fi host is linked there. It is part of the MAC address. Okay, going back to the app, that's how I set up the Wi-Fi, and I find the device. I'm gonna launch the app, and I have to go back to the main menu, which is all down here, all the way at the bottom. So now I'm at things, and I have one host, and I will show you the host in a minute. Before I do that, I'm gonna go into rooms, and I have by default one room over there. So for the test purposes, I'm gonna add two buttons, infrared, another button, infrared, and these buttons will be programmed to raise and lower the volume of my Samsung TV. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename them, and I will show you how I'm gonna capture the signal on the device itself. If I press and I hold the button, it will start to wiggle, as you can see. When I touch it, it will tell me rename, and I'm gonna call this one volume down. Yes. And the second one is gonna be rename volume up. I know for your knowledge this is very basic, but I thought I will include all steps just to make it easy and you don't have to go through the learning process. Touching the screen anywhere will stabilize the buttons, and now the buttons are ready to learn. Once I press on the button, it's going to ask me to learn code, and now the device here right next to it, which you cannot see very well, I'll put some more light. Okay, this is the, put this on the side. This is the actual GeekLink device. And if you look at the front here, once I press the button, a bit more light there. I think it learned the signal for my curtain. All done. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to teach those buttons the remote control codes. And this is my remote control. I'm going to learn the volume up, volume down. So it's enough to press volume down, learn code, and I aim at the, you can see the red light there. I press once and I have the learn there. Volume up, learn code. I press once and it has learned the buttons. So now my volume up, volume down are actually on the button here. You can see when I press it, you can see the response here with the red LED coming on. So now I have a room with two buttons and volume up, volume down. Let me introduce you a bit to the Thinker device. The Thinker device, I have written here for you the Wi-Fi and the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to use this device to learn the RF signal that you have provided for me. We're also going to use, I have got two remote controls here, and they are both 12 volts, and we have the ability to learn multiple RF315. You can also be free to remove the IC and use it as a proto. Please don't hesitate to tear down these remotes if it helps you in your test and in your setup. I am ready with my remote. Now I'm going to demonstrate the app controlling the TV through the Thinker device. And if I press volume up, you can see that the volume is going up on my TV over there, and volume down is now going down. The whole purpose of the prototype that we have designed is to actually trigger this device through a 315 megahertz signal to initiate volume up and down in the background. So all this will be a background, and with the RC5 remote I can aim at the prototype that we have created, and this will hopefully trigger volume up and volume down. Every RF315 signal will trigger a different button, and therefore we wanted multiple devices and multiple signals. I'm going to start a new video and demonstrate how to capture the signals.